Whoa. All right, we are on day 3. Cycling every day for 30 days, day 3. Today we are doing a really hard zone 3 40-minute training session on the bike. And then we're gonna work on the condo a bit. We're gonna go grocery shopping, gonna talk about habit stacking, and then gonna hit the gym. All right, good morning. So I am currently just getting ready for my bike ride. Today I have a long bike ride. It's like a long bike ride at zone 3 heart rate. So that pretty much means I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna eat a banana, I'm gonna eat a honey stinger, and then I'm gonna go hit the bike. Today, after that, gotta go grocery shopping today. And then I'm gonna do a little touch-ups on this wall. And I realized I forgot to order the top coat for the wall. So that is probably gonna come in like a week or something. But we decided we're also gonna do underneath the bar on the other side of the kitchen. So I gotta do that today too, which will be fun. I'm very intimidated by today's bike ride. I think it's like 45 minutes at zone 3, which is crazy. I need to figure out what zone 3 is though. I'm not really sure. I think that's like a 150 to 160 heart rate. I guess I could figure that out right now. Alright. What is zone 3? The tempo zone. So it says around 70 to 80% of your max heart rate. I don't know what that means. What's my max heart rate? I don't know. Challenging but sustainable. We'll do 200. We'll say my max heart rate's 200, just as a guess. Probably not accurate, but so 200 times 0.7. So 140 to, so 140 to 160-ish is what I'll try and stay around. That'll be my zone 3. I need to figure out how to change the face on my watch for when I'm cycling so that I can see my heart rate, because right now it doesn't show my heart rate. I think I just need to scroll down or something. I'm not really sure. I calculated my calories yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I'm not getting enough calories. Alright, eating my honey stinger now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm eating not enough calories. I was only eating around 1900 calories for the last week, but I've also been gaining weight, so I'm not really sure how that works. I weigh like 190, and last month, on average, I weighed 183, so, and I feel like I'm getting leaner too, so I don't know how it works. That's definitely what's happening, but I'm gonna start adding a peanut butter sandwich into my diet every day, just because I'm already hitting my protein. I need a little bit more carbs, I need a little bit more fat, so I'm gonna add that in, maybe eat that in the morning with my protein shake, or maybe even before my bike ride. I'll probably try both of them, see which one I feel better. I definitely think I need to do that. And even with the peanut butter sandwich, I think that puts me about 200-ish, more like 300 to 400, probably around 300 calories below what I'm burning every day. So I'm still in a deficit just because I'm trying to lean out a bit, but I don't know. I'm still gaining weight. I think just because I'm eating so much protein maybe, and I'm weight training hard, I'm just getting some of my muscle back, I guess, which I am not complaining about. Fine by me. Let's go get this bike ride in. I got my new cycling water bottle for my, what is it called? My intra or whatever, my hydration, and whatever. I got a water bottle for biking, okay? Pretty cool, has a little croissant. I thought it was funny. A little croissant action. Probably rinse this out, eh? Alright, now I'm going to put some of my supplement in. Been doing this for my bike rides. It's Ghost Intra. Yeah, it has essential amino acids, branched chain amino acids, and then it has hydration. So, yeah, that's what I do while I bike. I'm really bad at drinking while I bike, though. I just like don't even think about it until I'm like past the point of needing it, I think. But hi. Whew. Tell you what though, that blue raspberry flavor is a bit much while biking. I kind of wish it was just like a subtler, kind of more salty-ish flavor, like a little hydration pack thing, but no. It is full on, tastes like pre-workout, so that's not ideal. But it is what it is. Alright, I gotta take the dogs out, then we'll get into the bike ride. 40 minutes, zone 3, fat burn focused. Never had a cardio session like that in my life. Whew. The whole first 20 minutes was like, it was like just a mental battle trying to convince myself not to stop. My quads were burning the whole time. It was like when you're in that like peak quad burn when you're doing a leg press, it was like that, just constant for 20 minutes. And then it finally kind of went like numb, I guess. And then it was all like glute and hamstring. It was like the same thing, but in my glutes and hamstrings. And so that was like the last 20 minutes. So yeah, that was pretty hard. I've never sweat like that while doing cardio before. I don't think I've ever done a cardio session like that in my life. I was a zone 3 the whole time. I was averaging like 155 to 160 heart rate the whole time. So yeah, it was good though. Freaking dripping sweat. I usually am like the kind of person who it really takes a lot for me to sweat, but I am freaking covered. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good though. It's good to push myself like that, that's for sure. Never done cardio like that, so we'll see how tomorrow treats me. I'll see if I'm sore or not. You never know with cardio stuff if it's gonna make you sore or if you like, I don't know. It's different than weight training. Different kind of sore, I guess. But yeah. Whew. I'm gonna shower now and then we're gonna head to the store. So yeah. Ooh, oh, and I need to make a protein shake. But I'm gonna shower first. Oh, alright. Time to make my protein shake. Where's my cup?
The kitchen is an absolute mess, and it's probably going to be a mess for the next month just from working on it, so don't judge me. Alright, my heart rate is still at 108. Still recovering. Where's my cachapa? So my protein shake consists of creatine and cachava. That's it. I think I almost have my diet dialed down, and when I do have my diet dialed down, then we can do a what I eat in a day video, kind of show you how I get my protein in, how I structure when I eat my carbs and my complex carbs and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I still got to get it dialed in. I think I got to tweak maybe a couple more things, specifically my nighttime carb sources, but I haven't figured that out yet, so to be continued. All right, let's see. This guy. I lose my phone 10 times a day, I swear. And my phone is also constantly dead, so that's kind of cool. Where is it though? I need to text my dad back. I'm gonna text my dad back, put a hat on, get my shoes on, then we're gonna head to the store, so.
Everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence to let them in, talk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game, so this.
Can't go to Publix today, we gotta go to Walmart, because, what do we need? Let's see. I need some, oh yeah. Main reason is Walmart has the only ground beef that I have been liking lately. I get their grass-fed organic ground beef, and it's so good, especially compared to Costco. Costco has the worst ground beef. Publix has like okay ground beef, but it still kind of sucks. But Walmart's ground beef I really like, which is so random, but what can I say? It's good. I need to get beef sticks for my wife. I need to get some protein chips for my wife. I need to get rice for me. I need to get Dave's Killer Bread for me. I need to get me some yogurt. I need to get salad kits for my wife. And then I need some vanilla honey stingers. So that's everything we need. Hopefully we don't forget anything. Every time I go to the store, I feel like I forget something. Which maybe I am forgetting something already because I forgot to write it down. That's probably the most likely scenario. Walmart is like 25 minutes away, which doesn't seem like very far, but I have to drive through the chaotic tourism traffic of Cocoa Beach, which makes it feel pretty far. I'm used to living in small towns where you can drive to Walmart. Well, I guess the town I lived in last didn't have a Walmart, but before that, the town I grew up in, a small town, but it had a Walmart, and it was like 5 minutes away, and it would go like every day. So that's what I'm used to. I miss that. But it's all right. Living on the beach is pretty awesome. What can I say? But yeah, Walmart is also so much cheaper than going to Publix. I don't know why, but Publix is quite ridiculous on their pricing. I mean, I know why. It's just like a Kroger store. Same pricing as like a Smith's or Kroger's or, you know, all those types of stores. Actually, is Publix owned by Kroger's? I don't know. You know, you'd think that on a Monday there would be no tourists out, but that is not the case. I can see tons of people walking to the beach currently. Alright, wish me luck.
Stay on their toes, stay in your lane, how to stay on the go. I came to play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me. Then I double up again, none of their knows, none of them cold. They just got lucky but never adapted, so I'm to the one if it's coming to blows. My enemies cutting it close. I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke. I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse.
Head over to the food section then. Oh yeah, need to grab SD card for me and for my wife. Actually, I probably don't need one. I'll just get one for her. It is busy today. Holy cow! Everyone likes to be out and about on Mondays, I guess. They don't have them either. I'm just gonna order one on Amazon. Everywhere is sold out of SD cards. I have no idea why. Okay, I think yogurt is back here. Alright. Okay, what else did I need? Beef sticks. That's probably back here. Maybe. Dude, where? I have no idea where the jerky beef sticks would be. You'd think it'd be with snacks. I have no idea. Alright, grab some rice. I need to find these beef sticks. I got 3 jasmine rices, which is actually 6 cups of jasmine rice. And I still have some at the house. So that should be good for the week. Gonna grab one of these. Gonna do one of those today because it's less caffeine. I want my Strabango, which they do have, but that's too much caffeine. I need to cut it down. I need to cut back on eating so much caffeine. Oh, right there. Got beef sticks. So I eat half a pound of ground beef a day. So I get this little 3-pack of 93.7. And then I usually eat ground turkey as well, so I'm probably gonna get that. It looks a little bit different this time. So hopefully it's still good. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright. Got some ground turkey as well. Now I need some bread. Alright. Got Dave's Killer Bread. We need some bananas. Now I need to head over to the supplement. Okie dokie. Likes these. I think that's everything, so I'm gonna go check out. Just like I said, I always forget something, and I forgot my honey stingers. So I'm gonna run back in and grab those real quick, and then I can go home. Always forgetting something. Well, turns out they don't even have honey stingers, so I went in there for nothing. Oh well, I have enough to hold me over, and they have them at Publix, so that's fine. I can also order them online. Alright, I'm gonna head home, work on the condo a bit, and then head to the gym. Back from the grocery store, got the beef sticks, got the bananas, got the #1 ground beef. Put that in the fridge right now. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh. This is my last, this is actually ground turkey, but my last prepped lunch. So I'm gonna eat that in just a second. I got my ground turkey, it's my dinners. I eat half a pound of ground turkey for dinner. I'm just trying to figure out what carb to do with this. I've been doing sweet potatoes, but I just am not a huge fan. Also, cooking sweet potatoes takes so long, and my strategy, how I know how to be consistent, like what I do to be consistent is make everything as simple and easy as possible. So that's why I eat the same thing every day. And actually, I'll talk about that a little bit at the end of the video. It's just called habit stacking. I'll kind of go over that, but I got jasmine rice. I got, how much did I get? 3 of these, because I eat those. So I have my salmon bowls, and then I have my beef and rice. And so I use this rice for that. So I have to have a bunch of that. And again, I make it as easy as possible. You just throw one of these cups in the microwave, and it's done. It would be cheaper to buy a box and cook it a box at a time and like prep it like that, but again, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. I got my yogurts, also in their single serve cups instead of the big tub. Easy as possible. My wife is doing the same thing. She's got her protein chips. Makes getting her protein in super easy. She's got her beef sticks. That's kind of her lunch, is a protein shake and then chips and a beef stick. And by the time she's home from work, she already has like 114 grams of protein in her system. So she just has to eat dinner and she's good to go for her. So again, easy as possible. Chops in there. Oh, gotta put my rice in there too. Alright, and then my bread. So I got Dave's Killer Bread because it is non-bleached flour. It has, just organic flour, whole wheat flour. It's got barley flour, rye flour, all those kind of things, quinoa flour, and then the macros are better as well. So per slice, it's 3 grams of protein, 2 grams of fat, and then 21 grams of carbs. So obviously a lot of carbs, but I actually need to be increasing my carbs, especially with cycling. I'm doing so much more like long duration endurance cardio that I really need to up my carbs so I don't lose any weight. I would like to be maintaining 190 and just have my body composition be changing, so I get leaner as my muscle fills out a bit and I get back to the muscular state I was in before. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of just gonna do the same thing every day and see what happens after 30 days. So when I started vlogging, that's like when I started doing just cardio in general, because that's when I started running, and I feel like I look significantly better just like physique wise. I've gained like 10 pounds without really trying, and like being kind of consistent with my diet, but just eating a bit more protein and getting that cardio in every day, and it's just changed my composition quite a bit. So I think this month being completely dialed in for 30 days, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this eat this ground turkey. Just gonna cook one of my rice cups, throw some Chick-fil-A sauce on top of it, and eat it like that. Not the best macros with the sauce on it, just because that's a lot of fat, but I didn't have my peanut butter sandwich today because I didn't have my bread. So yeah, it'll kind of make up for that. I have some room in my macros. Actually, I think we're actually out of Chick-fil-A sauce, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do maybe ranch and yeah, I'll probably just do ranch and sriracha. See what my workout is for today. I don't even know what workout at the gym I'm doing. I don't even know if I think I'm doing an upper body day. Yeah, I think it's upper body. So I track all my workouts on Google Sheets. I just type it in. On one of my videos, on one of my earlier videos, you can go back and actually download the exact workout program I'm doing onto your Google Sheets, and so you can like log all your weights and stuff in your own file. But yeah. So today it looks like I am doing incline bench press, single arm overhead press, lateral flies, dips, bar curls. Oh no, I did that last time. No, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's right. So incline bench press, single arm overhead press, lateral flies, dips, bar curls, and then crossover lat pull downs. And then I'll probably do some core workouts after that as well. I just usually on my beef bowls, this is turkey, but usually on my beef bowls, I just put a little bit of light ranch and then some sriracha. And that's kind of what gives it enough flavor for me to enjoy it, I guess you could say. I just can't stand eating like plain beef and rice. It's just plain rice and anything is just. I used to eat just plain chicken and rice every single day when I was like into bodybuilding and stuff when I was like 19. And I mean, it did me good. I got up to like 205 pounds, under 10% body fat, but it's just so gross. I like traumatized myself probably. Just put my rice in there, put some ranch, and then some sriracha. That's about 50 grams of protein. Well, with turkey, it's probably a little bit less, maybe more like 45, but then plus the 5 grams from the rice. So yeah, 50 grams of protein, around 30 grams of carbs probably, maybe 40 grams of carbs. I don't remember what these have, but yeah, that's my lunch every day, usually with beef, but today with turkey because that's what I had prepped. It was actually supposed to be for dinner, but I'll just cook some more turkey for dinner. All right, time to do some Roman clay. We're gonna do it on this little underneath the bar right here, and then right here, not the trim, but just the wall, just so it's like one wall. Yeah, we think that'll look good. So the Roman clay is not like, you can't really see the texture as good as I want it, so I think I'm gonna just do a little bit more texture on the wall I already did, and maybe try and do a lighter skin coat on this first coat, sand it a little bit, and then do more texture. I don't know, we'll see. I think maybe when I put the clear coat on, it might bring out the texture more because it darkens it a bit and makes it shine, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to order the clear coat though, because I completely forgot, which means I have to pay for shipping again, which sucks, but whatever. Don't touch.
Tell her I made it as soon as my log's done. I gotta read all my trade publications and sip my tea till it is all done. I think it's all fun. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, a 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, a 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything.
First coat is done. just a super thin coat to flatten the wall a bit, just because the drywall has texture. So I just skim over the top of it, flatten it out, give the second coat something to stick to, and the second coat we can kind of add the texture we want. So yeah, this is definitely not what it will look like. It'll look like the kitchen. And the kitchen isn't even what it'll look like, because hopefully the clear coat will make the texture pop out a little bit more. Oh yeah, habit stacking. Habit stacking has been kind of a big part of my life in the past few, I would say month and a half, maybe 2 months, probably 2 months. Habit stacking has kind of changed my whole daily routine. And you know, they say your daily habits are what decide your future. And I was kind of thinking about that, and I was like, I was kind of feeling in a slump. I was feeling unmotivated. I don't know, just felt like I didn't really have a big like purpose, you could say. Not like necessarily that deep, but I don't know. My days were just dragging by. And so that's when I was like, I'm just going to start vlogging. I don't care if anybody watches it or anything like that, but I'm going to use vlogging to habit stack certain things throughout my day. And when I started doing that, I would vlog, which was keeping me accountable. And then I would add in running. When I started, I would add in running, I would add in my meals, and I would add in like my workouts. I would add in going outside, just whatever I wanted to incorporate in my ideal day. I stacked it all together. I used vlogging to hold me accountable, and that's what kind of has been changing the trajectory of my future these past few months, I would say. Whereas before, it was just kind of a daily, like, okay, I guess I'll work. Okay, I guess I'll do this. Just kind of thinking about kind of just coasting by on my business, just stuff like that. Whereas now I feel a lot more motivated to, oh, I have this goal. Okay, I can accomplish that. I have this goal. Okay, I can accomplish that. And maybe even increasing my goals so that they're a bit bigger. Endurance training has really helped me, because every morning I wake up and I do something that I don't think I can do. Like this morning, I did a cardio routine that I would have never been able to do if I didn't have that on my program, if I wasn't making a video, if it wasn't a part of my video, I probably would have got off the bike after 10 minutes. But because it was a part of my habit stack, I would just push through it. I got through it, being really consistent on my diet. Even if I wasn't vlogging, if I just habit stacked, getting up in the morning, doing my workout, hitting that after the workout protein shake. At 12 o'clock, I eat this meal. I go to the gym at 2. I eat this meal after the gym. I eat this meal at 5 o'clock. I eat this meal at 8 o'clock. Just stacking those habits so that you know you're doing that every single day. And this comes after this, this comes after this, this comes after this. When you're adding a habit to another habit that you already do, then I think that's what makes it easier. Simpler example than like changing my whole day is taking creatine. I have been so inconsistent with taking creatine my whole life. Like my whole training, ever since creatine became like this big thing, I've like always wanted to incorporate it, but I just haven't been consistent about it. So instead of just trying to take my creatine, like a flavored creatine or whatever, I just get an unflavored creatine and I add it to my post-workout protein shake that I do every day, because that's already a habit. That's an easy habit because I am hungry after my workout, so I'm going to drink my protein shake. And my protein shake is really fast and easy to do. So now I just grab the creatine with my protein and I stack those together. I add that habit to another habit that I already have, and it makes it way easier to stay consistent. That's kind of what's been on my mind lately. I've been really trying to habit stack different things into my day to increase the qualities of my day, I would say, and increase and change the trajectory of what my future looks like. It's been working really well, I would say. I don't know, if anyone's watching this who is interested in habit stacking, I would say just try one thing. Look at your day and see what you do every single day without even thinking about, and just adding something else productive to that. Whether it's taking a supplement, whether it's, I don't know, going for a run when you do this. Try it out, and then you can kind of start stacking things together and just changing your daily routine to be a bit more high outcome. That sounds a bit like, I don't know, a bit bro-y, like a bit serious, I would say, for me. But I don't know. I thought I think it's something really helpful that's been impacting my days lately. So I thought I would talk about it. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate you watching up to this point, especially. Thank you so much. I was watching Luke Hopkins and he said, build a community, not a following. So that's kind of my goal here, is to just build a community of people who are interested in endurance training, interested in just like daily progress, interested in maybe condo renovations and building stuff, and the general vibe that we got going on. Just build a community around it. Yes, again, please hit like, only if you liked the video though, and hit subscribe if you want to follow along with the journey. I appreciate you so much for watching, and see you tomorrow.